Righty Rudy. Hi everybody, it's Thursday and got an unboxing to do today. So let's get down to it. Got this off of eBay and I've been waiting for this pretty much all, I don't know, for about over a week now. And yeah, I'm stoked it came in. Okay, enjoy. Haha. See what it is. Well, obviously it's Star Wars Tauntaun solid belly, I believe. Should be, I think. And from Empire Strikes Back, obviously. It's in a. It says it's in a C8 box, or C8 figure with a C3 box. And I won this off of eBay from good old Brian's Toys. If you've never heard of Brian's Toys or dealt with them, I suggest checking them out at www.brianstoys.com. And they're pretty cool. And I don't know, I've had a lot of good dealings with them. I got some of my first Masters of the Universe classics from them. And they're just pretty cool. I never have any problems with their stuff. And my whole thing with this is I've been wanting to build like a vintage, just out of vintage stuff, like a Hoth scene. I've been really stoked on Empire Strikes Back and stuff like that. It's one of my favorites. But I've been wanting to get all the Hoth stuff and, you know, build a diorama eventually. But it's going to cost a lot of money. Well, maybe not a lot, but it's going to probably cost me probably about, I'm thinking a couple hundred or a few $100s just to get everything I need. So I'm not trying to get everything totally minty for it. I just want to get, you know, some stuff and in decent condition. But I'm stoked I got the box with this thing. It's not in the greatest condition, but it's not in the worst. I think I have some other things in you know, in much rattier boxes. But here's a look at the box right there. Without too much glare. It's pretty cool. I never really had one of these when I was a kid. I think I had one, but I got it from like a garage sale, like my aunt scored. My aunt used to score a lot of stuff from garage sales for me and my cousins back in the day. And, you know, parents, you know, back in the day, if you're from a lower middle class family, you really wouldn't get hooked up all the time with tons of crap. I mean, I was an only child, but, you know, I didn't have everything in the collection, you know. But, you know, now as an adult, you can spend a good amount of your paycheck getting the stuff you never had. And let's open this up and see what we got. Let's see how stoked we can be on the day. Oh, cool. No directions or anything like that, no stuffing, but a pretty nice Tauntaun. And yeah, it's pretty nice. Pretty good condition. I want to get the one with the open belly. That would be Han's, I believe, and I want to eventually get that one. And that is like super nice condition. It's clean, very, very clean. I like that. I like the fact that the rubber on the, I guess on the reins is really, really soft and really good condition. Spring still works where you load the figure in. And it's awesome. It's awesome. I'm not going to do my Tauntaun impression, obviously. That's as close as it gets. Yeah, this thing's rad. I love the Tauntauns. They're pretty cool. And and this one smells pretty good, even, you know, on the outside. And yeah, I'm really stoked to get this. I love vintage stuff. I think I'm more of a fan. I mean, I like the Black Series. I totally dig that. But I'm more of the fan of the vintage stuff nowadays than I am of new stuff. I mean, I got rid of a lot of my old stuff when I was a kid because when the Nintendo craze and skateboard craze was going on in the late 80s, I was just like, you know, kind of thought I outgrew my toys and figured, you know what, let's just get rid of all these toys and try to hook up a Nintendo and get all these really cool Nintendo games since Nintendo was the craze, or get a, you know, awesome professional skateboard. And it was either one of the two that I wanted really bad. And so I lost a lot of my stuff, a lot of Mask, Transformers, Superpowers, Secret Wars, He-Man, Captain Power. I had a lot of that stuff, and and I lost it all in a rummage sale. None of it really sold because I think I tried to sell everything for almost as is price. It was ridiculous. I was ahead of eBay or like I don't know, maybe the AFA guys before or like I guess the toy graders or whatever before way ahead of their time because I was trying to sell everything at that garage sale at a ridiculous price, and nobody bought anything obviously because I had everything marked very high, so nothing really sold. So my grandma ended up just sitting holding all that stuff, all the G1 Transformers, all that stuff, GoBots, so much stuff, muscles, everything. She ended up keeping all that stuff and eventually got rid of it all because I was a dummy and just kind of was like, whatever. And that included like the Fright Zone, Snake Mountain, Castle Grayskull, so much stuff that I lost. And so now in my old age, if I'm ever a millionaire, it's pretty much been one of my goals is to obtain a lot of stuff that I used to have and never had when I was a kid. And let's see if we can get somebody to test drive this sucker. I have my buddy here, Luke Skywalker, and Jedi Luke, and got him off eBay not too long ago. He was one of my first vintage buys off of eBay. I mean, I've gotten some things at some thrift stores around here. I've found some figures, found some good figures actually, that I guess I'll have to do a video for another time or whatever. But let's give see if Luke can take a stroll on this. Stuff him in here. If I can get him in here. There we go. I'm gonna lose the saber. And yeah, we got Luke in the Tauntaun, ready to cruise, Hoth or the Metroplex area. Sweet. Awesome, cool. I don't have any of the Hoth figures right now. I need to rebuy some of the like Luke and the Commando and the not the Commando, but the other Hoth soldiers and stuff, Rebel soldiers and Luke and stuff, and Han and their Hoth gear. I need to get those, but right now I just have Jedi Luke on hand. All my other figures are in another room on display, but yeah, I'm super happy to get this, and once again, this is awesome, and really stoked, really happy. Can't say it anymore. And also, I went to the comic shop today and picked up some more crap that I didn't need. And since it's not New Comic Wednesdays, it's the day after, and I guess because of the storms and stuff around the areas and stuff and throughout the country and the coldness and things, coldness in Texas, coldness everywhere, that there was no way to get have new comics out, so they're still not out today. So what I did is I had to just knock down some of my stack that is ridiculous that I already have on hold there, and let's see what we got. We got another Black Series figure. Oop, don't want to give that away, but you can probably pause the video and see. But yeah, got another $30 freaking figure because they're, like I said, you're not going to find them at Target, like especially like Series 1 or whatever. You're not going to find them at the Target around here, the Toys R Us. You're going to find like Leia, possibly Greedo, and maybe a Han. At my grocery store that I work at, Han. You're going to find Han. They still got them, I think. None of the scalpers that shop at that store have really, totally, picked them off because they're kind of high there too. They're like $19 at that store that I work at, and so right now the comic shop that I frequent a lot, they have pretty much all of Wave 1 and 2, and they might not have Boba Fett anymore. I think everybody might have bought all the Boba Fetts because that seems to be the figure that's flying, but they still have Darth Maul and they still have R2-D2, which I want to get soon, but those are kind of put them on the back burner. But I picked up some comics too, and let's see what I got. Got a nice little stack. I got Scooby-Doo team up with Batman and Robin. Some of the kids' comics I like. I mean, some of them are kind of funny and silly, and they're just a little lighthearted. And sometimes you just don't really feel like reading some really hardcore. I don't want to say comics are negative, but some more adult comics are a little just, they're just kind of they're kind of hardcore, and sometimes you want to read something lighthearted and not so negative. You know, you want something kind of silly. And I've got Simpsons comics from Bongo. That's another favorite. I like the Simpsons. These are well done. I have some friends that don't really read comics that enjoy a lot of stuff. They come over and hang out and geek out on all the stuff that I collect. And you know, we all grew up in the same era, so everybody can relate to things. But one of my friends was like, "Wow, he went through one of these comics and he's like, this is actually just as good as the show, or if not better." And they're put together well. And I got Swamp Thing, some new Swamp Thing, and I believe the writer is Charles Soule, and I like his writing. I like his writing on this. It's pretty cool. I'm a big Swamp Thing fan. I have one old school copy of Swamp Thing, or a few, but I have one signed by Alan Moore that's pretty cool. That's I think at my mom's house or something. I need to pick that up. And then I've got from Image, it's Manifest Destiny, and this looks pretty cool. I've yet in my stack. I've got ridiculous comics I haven't caught up with, so this one, I like the art on this one a lot. This one's really cool. And I don't know, I saw it and I was like, I gotta pick this up and check it out. And then this is another book I like a lot and want to recommend from Image called Five Ghosts. It's pretty sick, and if you can get out there and get the first graphic novel, the first volume or whatever of issues, it's really good and I recommend it. It's pretty cool. And also, I haven't dipped into this yet, but I like it because it's kind of it's Phantom X from Marvel Max. And I actually do have the Phantom X figure, which this reminds me, I don't know if any of you listen to Faith No More or Mike Patton or Mr. Bungle or anything like that, but Mike Patton has a band called Phantomos. And this reminds me of the whole Phantomos comic / album. It reminds me a lot of that. So that's why I started picking this up. I've yet to dig into this either. And because I have just too much stuff to catch up with. And then also I have last book, Batman and Superman. Still I need to catch up and start reading these. I like the artwork a lot. The artwork is really great. Forget who's... It's Greg Pak, Brett Booth, and Norm Rapman. And it's good art. Good art. And I need to dig into this soon. Anyways, that's pretty much what I have for today. And soon I'll have more videos pumping. It's... might hit a little dry spell for a while on videos and stuff like that, or reviews, which is, I'm sure everybody's okay with that. But I'm going to keep them coming as long as I can, because I got a long time to catch up with, and I'm going to, hopefully keep working on stuff and doing stuff. And, everybody have a good Thursday, and thanks for watching, and, yeah, see you next time.